up, Infinite Gang? It's your boy Solo SB, one half of Infinite Gaming Crew. What it do? And we are back for another video. And this time it is another reaction slash commentary piece. Amari Usher, when he doesn't believe in marriage.
Yeah.
Now, I've been hearing a lot about this lately about people, especially men, don't, because women, it's very seldom a woman doesn't believe in marriage. But like men, saying like, oh, don't really believe in marriage, and they get to the point where marriage is not beneficial to a man anymore, bro. Because, I mean, it's more of a contract now.
Yeah, it's like every year is losing its importance, especially with the younger generation, and you see how they behaving now, and a lot of them are not gonna come out of that when it's when it's time to usually find somebody, settle down, and get married.
And you see a lot more women taking advantage of men and their resources that they bring instead of actually being in love, and they want somebody to save them instead of actually being in love and want to be have a family and actually do something, make something happen.
I gotta hold the men 50% accountable for that. Women do that, but some men do allow that. So they got
no, it ain't all women, but it's a lot more coming out.
Yeah, the women
now.
who do that, there are men who allow it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like I said, they can't be, the ones who do it can't be mad at it when they allow it to happen.
Especially if there's the signs are there and they ignore a lot of the red flags.
Yeah, you feel like you don't have anything else to lean on, so you lean on your wallet. So you kind of,
like they'll let you know before y'all even get married, unless you just married two days of messing around. Oh, she's love my life. Let's get married. And you probably got some people out there like that.
It's love at first sight.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like marriage is a sacred bond that is supposed to be between a man and a woman. It ain't just something. Oh, I'm tired of him. I'm tired of his bullshit. I'm tired of her. I want to mess with other females. So I'm just going. Nah, bro. Once you lock in, it's supposed to be they say from death do you part, bro. Yeah, through sickness and health.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
So I have a piece. I mean, I get into it out the video. Like I said, I used to be married, so I'm just gonna throw that out there. So I have a little bit of insight on that, the before, during, and after part of that. So like I said, it's more to it, and it's more into it. So I get why people don't want to be married, especially looking around now. Yeah. So, but yeah. Just throwing it out there. Like I said, I can definitely give some insight on that part of being married.
Okay, so let's go ahead and check out the video, then we give more our thoughts on it.
Let's see.
Yeah, man, I ain't doing much today but chilling with the wife. Yeah, but I'll meet you up later, though. All right.
Hey, she actually looked. He said, "What?"
That boy did a trip. He was talking about going to the gun range later, but I told him, nah, I'm already spending this day with you, so.
Why did you just call me your wife?
Oh, wait, they're not married.
What you mean?
Oh.
Why did you refer to me as your wife when you don't plan on marrying me?
When I say that, I'm saying in terms of wifey, my woman, my girl.
He didn't say wifey.
You my baby.
Why don't you want to marry me again?
You asked for that. I ain't even gonna hold you. You asked for that one. Y'all not even married, and you're chilling with my wife.
Yeah.
Hello?
It's not the fact that I don't want to marry you. I don't believe in marriage in general.
But why?
I see marriage as just a piece of paper. Plus, it ain't meant for us men anyway. Y'all get all the benefits.
That is true. That part is true.
The wedding, the honeymoon, even the congratulations is centered around y'all. At this point, we just playing a role, an accessory to the whole thing.
Okay, but it's not a one-way street. It's to show that you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody that you love. Yeah, you gotta initiate it just like you.
But do you really have to bring the government involved in that? To if you love somebody, it's gonna be there regardless. Nowadays, it's looked at because most women ain't gonna even sign a prenup now. Because they go ahead.
Majority of people don't even make enough money to even think about a prenup.
Exactly.
So when I got married, I had $5 in my pocket. What's that? I ain't even know what prenup stood for. So,
But that's what I'm saying. You gotta really think about before you make that step. You gotta really think about it. I'm more for. I'm 50-50 with the situation. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm 50-50. Like, I feel like I have to really. Not just we have to really be on our shit, because I'm not gonna make that big step and then a year or two down the line, I'm not happy with this. I feel like there's better stuff out there. I feel like we've growing apart and all that. Nah, bro. Because the state of mind that I have with love, what real love is, other people don't see that. They don't see or feel the same way I feel about other women. Today, it's hard to find that. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying, what you think, bro?
yeah, you're definitely right. I'm gonna touch on it real quick, 'cause I don't want to get through with the
video,
what you call it. But I know he definitely asked for that. You know, don't call her a wife and then you ain't married her yet, and you know that that's a hot topic. That's a hot button. So why would you say that? You trying to flex with your homie. But anyway, yeah, I got married at 18, 19 years old. I didn't know who the hell I was at that point. So who am I to, take such a big responsibility upon myself? Still a teenager, you get what I'm saying? So everything was good. It was just you get older and you change, and the person that you married with might change, and life just happens. Life naturally changes that person. It changes you, for the good or for the bad or for whatever, for the different. It don't matter, but change happens. So the person you are, let's say you get married at 18, 19 years old, who are you at 25, 26, 27, 30 years old? Completely different person. So does that affect the marriage? Maybe, maybe not. It depends on the situation. It's a case by case basis. But yeah, it's definitely a sacred thing. He makes some good points. I hear what he's saying, and I hear what she's saying. It's more than a one way street. Definitely. Yep. That's a commitment to that partner.
And when the video is over, I'm gonna say something on my end why I haven't got married, and I'm gonna say something. It's on me, what my personality is, how I am built. I'm gonna say that.
You initiated our relationship, but I still have to agree to it. You're not the only one that's saying vows and building a whole family and life together. It's still a joint effort.
But what's the difference of doing that in our current relationship now as opposed to us getting married?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah.
Legally, I'm not yours. We're only together because of word of mouth. We still single on paper.
But why does that matter? If I'm here with you, committed, spending my time and my life with you, what's really the difference?
That piece of paper is a promise. It's not just about love. It's about security and stability.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but before we was Americanized, weren't whatever tribe or whatever country we're in, marriage was still marriage, right?
Yeah, I think even before before it became a government relationship status type of deal, marital status, I meant to say, there was still ceremonies. It was a big deal.
Ceremonies between you and your family and God.
Yeah, exactly. It was within the church.
It was sacred because the word was bond back then.
Yeah.
Word don't mean shit now. Now you gotta have contracts. Contract. That's what a marriage is now. A contract. That's what I'm saying. I feel what he's saying, but like you say, he asked for it.
He asked for this conversation.
Yeah. He brought on himself.
If something happens to you tomorrow, I'm not gonna have any say so. Your family could just come in and make decisions, and then I can't do nothing. I'm just a bystander. Yep. I'm just a girlfriend.
Well, we could do all that without marriage. I could put you on paperwork, make you my beneficiary.
But you want to do that.
Sign you on some of my accounts.
But
you don't need a wedding ring to be protected.
Not get married.
Do you think a ring is really going to change all that?
I guess not. I mean, according to you. But it would at least show me that you don't have your options open.
Is that what it's
read them?
What really about? Damn, bro. The video over already? Like, goddamn.
Hey, that's real life because the conversation don't never end.
Yep.
It never ends.
Yep.
They just get tired and go to sleep.
So,
and revisit it.
I'm going to tell you why at 18, 19, even 25, I would have never gotten married. I was far too immature. Far too immature. Hell, I'm still at this age I am now, I'm like, bro, am I even ready for marriage, bro? Like, nah, bro. Like, I don't. At 25, I couldn't imagine getting married. I was having too much fun, by the way, too. But I could imagine getting married. So, 18, 19? Oh, hell no. Nah.
Yeah, bro.
It was hard keeping a girlfriend at 18, 19. So how can I get married? Nah, bro. And YouTube is not ready for the stories I have at 18 and 19 to 25 years old about what I used to get into with these females. You're not ready for that. Man. We're not gonna have those stories.
SB Patreon coming soon.
We're not ready for that. But man, like, nah, I couldn't. I was too immature, and I wasn't gonna do that to nobody, bro. Even try to even make that commitment. Even now, I wonder, like, nah, bro, am I ready? Because I really feel like, it's things I need to work on before I even make that step. And even the woman I'm with now needs to work on herself. We both need to work on. So until we come together and unified, you have to be a unit. A house divided against itself cannot stand. So if y'all divided, and y'all just working through the paces, it's not gonna work.
No.
Don't get married because I want to get so I get the congratulations for the glamour, the just to throw it in people's faces, just because it's popular. That's what a lot of women get married for, because they think that's the end of the story after that. No, that's just the beginning of a new story.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Like, bro, nah, man, it ain't. And then when you once you married, it ain't no, oh man, I'm about to go, man, I'm tired of you done. No, it's a whole list of things you have to go through just to get out that marriage.
Yeah, like I said, that's a big big deal. Like I said, you get into it, and like I said, now let's say things ain't go too good, and now y'all have all these assets, and y'all have kids, the dog, all this other stuff that y'all have to sort through. It can get ugly. It can get ugly. So I get the whole prenup thing. You want to protect yourself. So I do get that. I'm not against it at all. Especially like I said, if you like a millionaire, Travis Hunter, for example, you might want to protect yourself. Especially if this person is showing.
It's over for him, bro.
You showing
for him. He didn't get no prenup. He.
If that's true.
That's what I heard. Bro.
Yeah,
that's
true.
That's on him, bro.
That's you typically.
I don't want to hear 5 years from now this nigga. Oh man, I made the biggest mistake on a podcast. I made the biggest mistake of my life, man. Man, nobody told me nothing. No, everybody in the world told your ass, man. Everybody in the world, bro.
Yeah. So
ain't no way, man. Like, bruh, ain't no way I'm gonna have a woman out here making me look like a goofy, and I'm gonna marry her without no prenup. First off, marriage ain't on the table. Once you told everybody that I was outside in the car while you was out there partying, getting your cheeks clapped, possibly getting your cheeks clapped, it's over with. Because that tells me you don't have the class enough to keep certain information from that means you get mad at me, you about to go to first podcast or first magazine to let them know, hey, he did this, that, and the third. Nah.
Yeah. So prayers up for that boy. But but yeah, like it's, I get what he's saying to an extent. I say that to an extent, because you can't. I see. Like I said, on 50 feet, I see what both sides are saying. I see the benefits of both sides, but at the same time, I don't know. This day and age, you can't have all of the perks of a wife and not make that person your wife. You can't have your cake and eat it too in that aspect. You can't do that and then come up with a BS excuse as to why you haven't. Oh, I can put you on paperwork. Why not just marry her then if you want to do all of that? His excuse seems like he wanted, like she said, keep his options open. Like, yeah, bro, like he afraid to do what he need to do, but also want to keep his options open. Right. That's his excuse out. If you want to do that, then just say that so she can keep moving, because she gonna be gone. If that's the case, then she gonna be out of there. Because like I said, because she putting her all into it. Why shouldn't he be having to put his all into it? So like I said, I get what she's saying. It's like it's more than just a piece of paper. Like it all depends. See, when you look at this situation on this skit, on this video, you gotta look at their personalities. Like you said, she giving all her all, and she's respectful, she loving. He has all the stuff he needs to make her his wife, and has no reason not to trust her. He should go ahead and do it.
But if you have doubts about yourself and about her, about y'all together, then you don't need to be in a relationship with her.
Y'all need to be, working through that to get to that point, and then at the same time.
And if it don't, you work through it, and if it don't work out, then you got to go your separate ways.
Yeah, like I said, and that's fine.
You can be holding her up from meeting her future husband, and you can be holding yourself up from your future wife or blessing.
Yeah,
her blessing, your blessing. You can be holding y'all. You can be holding y'all both back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true. Like I said, y'all talk it out, work it out, and if just make sure y'all on the same page. But you can't be having your cake and eat it too. Like it's because she's putting her all into it, and working her way towards that, and only to find out. So you really don't plan on getting married, like.
And then
what?
That's a something they should have talked about when they first started dating. He should have made that clear. He should have, hey, look,
true.
I'm feeling you, but I something need to talk about, and so we get on the same page before we go any further. I'm a guy that really don't believe in marriage, and go from there.
Yeah, you might want to open with that.
Yeah, that's the big opener because every woman, damn near every woman wants to eventually get married. You know what I'm saying?
That was their first time talking about it in this skit. This was their first time addressing it,
and that's why it shows more that he's the one with the problem.
Yeah.
He looking out. He want to keep his options open. Like, oh man, once I lock down, man, I ain't gonna be able to get none of that stuff, right? That's what he on.
Yeah, he's looking at the So with marriage, I don't want us to get caught up in the negatives of it. Like he said, with the money, everything is y'all. It's catered to y'all.
That's why I said you have to find someone that look, hey, we on the same page. You ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. We lock it down. If she had your back from day one, if y'all still doing what y'all need to do, hasn't changed up on you throughout. When you go to get down, when you down and out, that's when somebody shows you who they really are. So if you got down and she's like, baby, okay, shit, you down, then I'm a step up and help you out till you get back on your feet. Then that's when you know if she wifing it to you. When she show you that like that, and you down and out, and when you come home, you come home to peace and quiet, and she's like, hey, what you need? You need me to talk to you? Need me to leave you alone? What you want? Whatever you need, I got you. If she your peace, then man, there's no reason why you shouldn't lock that down, buddy. But if you every time you turn around, it's this, I need that. You ain't doing this, you ain't doing that, and it's fussing. Then you probably need to dip sit. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yep.
Oh yeah. It's a hot topic. It's a very interesting subject. I say that because people who don't believe in, they have good points for the most part. Good points. But like I'm saying, yeah, it was it's more than just the negative aspects of getting married. Yeah, of course, you putting your stuff on the line, but at the same time, your other partner is invested too, or should be, of the same level. Now, like I said, if you're a millionaire who earned all your money, yourself, you know what I'm saying, then this person comes in, then of course you want to protect yourself. But who was it? Mark Lamont. He was talking about how his wife, he didn't sign a prenup. His wife gave him ideas, motivated him, and put him in the position that he's in now. So why would I?
Exactly.
It's rightfully hers as much as it is mine.
Exactly.
See that though, I said it's a case by case thing pretty much. So it's more than just she gonna take my money. No, well you have certain tax exemptions. You have it's certain privileges that you have as a married couple. So it's more than just that, but it depends on who you're dealing with too. That's gonna bring out either side, whether the good side or the bad side. You're dealing with the wrong person, you're gonna see more of that bad side. They're gonna take you for all your money. They're taking the kids and the dog. You got to worry about all the other BS behind that. Or you have somebody who's your actual partner, who's gonna work with you and actually navigate life as a union, which is really what it's all about.
Right.
Forget all this nonsense that we see with the street side interviews and all of that. They gonna be who they gonna be. What are you gonna be? It's all entertainment at the end of the day.
Very well said, sir. Very well said.
I'm just, hey.
He's been there. He's been there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm
not
the guy.
been there like that in a negative way, but he's been.
But I have experience with it
Yeah.
to at least have a solid say so in the topic. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, but yeah, man, that's solo take on that. So, hey man, do what works for you. If you don't believe in it for a specific reason, that's fine. Let the other person know.
And there's women out there don't believe in marriage, so find one that find one that's down have the same beliefs as you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't
People
gonna have
be
no
together for
problem.
like 30, 40 years and they ain't married, but they married through common law. But they not married, officially.
Yep.
But yeah, like that. Don't do that, or you gonna be having this conversation that this man just had on the phone with his homie talking about. I'm chilling with the wife.
Yeah, because
knowing what you know,
you got motherfuckers married to more than one woman. So it's motherfuckers out there that believe that. I don't even believe that shit.
Yeah, like that's fine. That's perfectly fine. You entitled to believe whatever you want to believe in, as long as it's within the realms of the law.
Let your partner know what's going on.
Exactly.
From the very beginning.
Because it looked like they live together. Y'all live together and everything, and you don't plan on marrying this girl, like, and you knew it the whole time, like, and you waited.
I just gotta say, even though her picture ain't up there, her picture.
They called the wife.
Yeah, even though her picture ain't her, she's so beautiful. Her skin is so. I love them chocolate women. The skin is so beautiful.
Yeah, and she seemed like she got a good head on the shoulders. She's well spoken. She know what she wants. She looked like she's not really giving them any problem. I mean, it was just a 2-minute skit, but based on a little window.
The girl that she's if we talking about past skits, yeah, she gave him problems, but I'm just playing.
But yeah,
just that skit. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
If you on the phone talking about talking to your boy talking about I'm talking to my wife, you obviously don't have no problems.
Right. Yeah. True. Exactly. He would have got up out of there like use that excuse get up and going on by that being. But nah, that's wild though, man. Let us know what y'all think though. As far as like,
are y'all pro marriage? Are y'all against marriage?
Yeah. Y'all look at it as just a contract, or is it something sacred? What's our stories on marriage? Let us hear it, man. Let us hear it.
And that's it from us, man. Solo SB, and we out. Peace.